Hello and welcome. Thank you very much. Today again, we are going to complete the second part of HSC procedure and plan. So I am very thankful to all of you that you have given extremely support to me, to my video. You have subscribed my channel, you have shared my channel, you have liked a lot to my videos. So I am very grateful to all of you. Thank you very much for this support, and I wish that you can continue it forever. So today we are going to discuss about procedure. We already completed in part 1 what is plan, but now we are going to discuss about procedure. What is procedure? We can also pronounce it procedure. Somewhere pronounce it procedure. Okay, but we will explain here as we can say as a procedure. Okay, so why we can say it is procedure? Why? Last time we discussed about plan, but this is procedure. Why we can say it's procedure? The formation and development method will be the same as it was for the plan. As you can see here, we can add here some logo. Then we can add here project title. Project title. Then description of project, project scope. Okay, this procedure is permit to work procedure. Okay, if it is Aramco project, then you have to make a format like this. If it is other client like Qatar, ADNOC, and British Petroleum, Kuwait, KNPC, okay, Qatar Energy, then you have to go for different method. This procedure will be developed based on client standard documents. Okay, so they have their own permit to work system, but we cannot forget the standards, rules and regulations of work permit system. Okay, so this will be developed based on client's standards document. Okay, so similarly you can see here it is mentioned it's a revision 1. It means this document has been initially developed and not been shared to anyone, and there is no changes made by anyone, any stakeholder, contractor, subcontractor, client, unless it is submitted to anyone. Okay, so it is a prime document. It's just only developed, it not been submitted to anyone. Okay, when it will be submitted to client for review and approval, absolutely there will be some comment, recommendation, comment. Okay, then we have to change the revision 1. If it keeps on changing, then we can go for 2, then 3, depend on changes. Okay, the date need to be mentioned here. What is the date you need to mention here? Descriptions of revision. Okay, who prepared this one? Suppose my name is MK. I prepared this documents. I will add my name here, MK, and then I have to sign this document as well, because signature is important part. Suppose this is my signature. I will add my signature here. Okay, then it can be reviewed by my senior. Somebody who is senior to me need to review this document. Then we can go. This can be go for not for check. We can write here review. Okay, so we can write here review. Okay, then it can be submitted to someone who can concur. Maybe he is our project manager, he is my senior management. Okay, finally this document need to submit it to client for approval. Before approval, this document has so many sections, part, he will review, okay, different stakeholder need to review it, okay, then this document will be approved. So just we discuss about how to prepare this document, but now I'm going to explain few things here, that how can we make this document, okay. This is the preface and first page of the document, but this document is based on, it is like there is one part, client, contractor, subcontractor. Okay, the client is one who gave the project to contractor. Contractor is the one who owned the project, okay, with the contractual agreement, and then the contractor give his some portions of the project to subcontractor. Okay, so when we are going to prepare this permit to work procedure, that will be based on client document. Like in Aramco, we can say in Aramco SACSM, like Saudi Aramco Construction Safety Manual, and there is GI also, okay, as per general instruction of Saudi Aramco. Okay, so this document will be prepared based on client documents, and contractor will prepare this document and will submit to whom? Will submit to client for review. Like this portion will be approved by the client. When the procedure will be approved, it will distributed. This document will be distributed to whom? To subcontractor, because contractor is always accountable to follow and comply the rule and regulation, safety compliances for client and contractor, because contractor is the main part who prepare the report, who own the project, and who make this document. It will be passed to subcontractor to comply, as it will be applicable for contractor too. Okay, so let's go further. I will tell you that how this procedure is going to work, how it is going to work, because we need to understand that what is different between plan and procedure. So let's move forward. Just only I have developed one flow chart here. Flow chart will explain to you. We can say flow chart. This flow chart of permit to work system is called procedure. What happened? Okay, I would like to clear here two things. First of all, I am not explaining permit to work system. Okay, I am just only explaining what is different between procedure and plan. So now I am just talking about procedure, and I have selected one procedure which is called permit to work system. So permit to work system I am explaining, but not all the details. Okay, only I am explaining that how it works, how it discharges its duty. Okay, so you can see here in the contractor part, suppose my company own the project in Aramco, and we have greenfield especially. Okay, there are two field. Greenfield is contractor can prepare its own document based on the client document, and that will be approved by proponent and client to work on in his premises. Okay, but if there is brownfield is not only accountability of contractor, but proponent and owner, the stakeholder of that area, is also involved in that. Okay, so this is our flow chart. How permit to work system works. First of all, in the greenfield area, my procedure is finished, it is approved by client. Today is the first day, and we need to seek the permit to do some leveling, compaction, or like a civil work on the ground, site preparation. In that case, we need to discuss we need to make a team. That team, suppose site superintendent, supervisor, and safety department, they will sit together that this is the area and we need to take the permit. Okay, so for taking the permits, there are two entity those who are important to take the permit. One is called permit issuer, okay, or we can say issuing authority. We can also say issuing authority. Second, permit receiver. Who will receive the permit, and this authority is going to issue the permit, this authority is going to receive the permit. So the management will approach to both of them, and there will be a construction superintendent or a construction manager. They will sit together that we need permit for, suppose, L25. Suppose this is area number. Okay, in this area number they will discuss about the activity to whom, construction superintendent or construction manager, and there will be one PTW coordinator, that is called permit to work coordinator. They will approach to permit to work coordinator because he is the man who is keeping the record of all documentation, and he will enter all the data in the system and he will issue the permit, okay, giving the permit number. He will give the actual permit number. Okay, then it will go to permit issuer. Permit issuer and construction superintendent or construction manager, they will sit together to discuss these things, that what type of activities, it's mechanical, civil, electrical, what type of equipments we are going to utilize, and then coordinator will confirm with the construction manager and he will issue the permit to, he will give the permit to, not issue the permit to permit issuer, and permit issuer, he will issue the permit to receiver. But before that the permit issuer will meet three departments or all departments, okay, nearby the work, like mechanical team, electrical team, E&I team, and civil team, that is there any interface, simultaneous activities is ongoing or not. Okay, he will meet with him to get the clearance. Okay, and then the contractor departmental, we can say departmental superintendent or supervisor will sign on the permit that yes, I am agree, as per drawing and design, this man is going to perform this activity, or subcontractor is going to perform the activity in that area. Okay, so permit can be issued by contractor to subcontractor. Okay, sometime contractor is working by itself, then what to do? The contractor has to define a frame, that who is going to issuing authority, who will be receiving authority, and they will act accordingly. But if there is subcontractor, then contractor will issue only permit to subcontractor. Okay, and there is HSE department need to endorse the permit that all the requirements are being followed and complied. Clear? Okay, so this will be done. Then permit issuer will be issue the permit to subcontractor, permit receiver, or contractor permit receiver. Then the copy of the permit to work system will be distributed to all department through mail or soft copy, that the permit of that area has been issued, and these are the requirements, safety requirements, and safety representative has also endorsed or signed or verified. Okay, the receiver will receive the permit, like subcontractor foreman and supervisor and superintendent or engineer, they can receive the permit. They have to go for the training and certification internally or third party. Okay, when they will complete this all procedure and they will receive the permit, they will perform for 10 hours, okay, or 8 hours, depend on their work schedule. And when they will complete this work, they will return this permit to work system to whom? Permit coordinator. The permit receiver will approach to permit issuer, permit receiver and issuer both will sign, and they will close the permit, and finally the copy of the signed and closed work permit need to submit it to PTW coordinator for record keeping. So I hope procedure is very clear and concise for you to understand that what is different between procedure and plan. So plan has been completed and procedure has been completed. For the next slide, I would like to explain JSA. It's a very important document for in KSA, in Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and in other countries as well as. So I will go in briefly and concise about what is different between risk assessment and JSA. Okay, I will explain, and then what is the standard name? It is British, American, it's like European. Which type of standard is that? Okay, so today it's clear. Thank you very much for your support, and hope that we will keep in touch forever. Thank you very much.